Thank you very much, Atrocities, this evening on your favorite show, the Gumbe show. Tonight, and Atrocities yedi and Komodi Bebwa ama Oman Ghana to me akoso. And a day, and some bebre SCC here was say yedin komo at the fahu. We are still on the budget, into budget, budget statement, in summer hodwo, ya abamuno, and they yebedi and komo at the fahu. Na and komo biamua. Yes, sign a DA and say IGP Dampari has been sacked. Enti and also no yebedi komo ye were Christian tete honu. Ono and as I say ya no IGP a wono na ba be hwe prosidom adwuma no eso. Enti wo ye prosidom sign ya ene day wono so ene wo ho. The question and say and ye hu ne say ye frame shower of blessing o. Say you esa say insubransa e tono ano odem papa e won kran krodium hansu e tono. Ano odempa osuya de wote se ensuo nyina bubomu a na te se ensuo eto na enhyira na twadi ampon eto e de agu appointment ene dismissal ye wura John Dramani Mahama waye no ene no eso wo hene ba bo ama bene eyemidi yetwe ho ba ye ba ye betra se ne ye di nkomo no de wo mu ni nyina twe ye ba isia.
Ghana, get ready to win big and live large with Mega Cash Lucky Box, the game where you could walk away with instant cash prizes. It's easy to play. Just dial *426*5# on all networks. Follow the prompt, pick a lucky box and reveal your cash prize. It's that simple. Win massive, up to 500,000 Ghana cedis. Don't miss your chance. Players all over Ghana are winning now.
I won!
What are you waiting for? Dial *426*5# or visit www.megacashluckybox.com and play on our web portal. The minimum to play is 5 Ghana cedis. Your lucky box could be holding that big cash prize. Mega Cash Lucky Box. Dial *426*5# and win instant cash today. Don't wait. Remember, terms and conditions apply and is annually approved on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Oh, David, my bantem do. Obi a yes mumbra ni ntu kwa na my bantem sa.
Babe, nya botre.
Oh, also mutimi delay kakra.
Say, Nana, babe, mama yempe baby ntuna. Na yenom kakra. Ni yemfa delay ya kwantu yo no. Bye. Losing the remedies to the bloody.
Losing the remedies and Bemansa.
Losing the remedies and Bemansa.
Bama, Brian so Bemansa ni.
Numnyansem, one to many power in feeling watching, and says up in front of FDA, Ajay Craftiatum.
And say, oh, she yay.
Hey, why fish summer you would know it? And many who say I can once a moon. Who can Papa see no Baha, none in Nasa Tataya, or Casano didn't Sakatano. But we didn't say Papa.
Matilda Mokanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then a capsule Sadaroma, and I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then a capsule. And Yama, why you come apart?
A woman bought your dear for Sunday with the Pedianum. Now, a boss is a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant, will be a charge of 10 temper. Gas is general yam, a macra, a mania moon of future crumina, a torch, will broke a water avian, after and Hoyan.
And as no Spanish Jingle capsules, Hannah.
Spanish Jingle, and no day in Nura, watch your free, Jingle Beloba, and soya oil moon. And my wife, you must do
Martin says, I anti-aging and I'm good retentive memory.
Now you're turning him.
Antec Herbal Center for and then pharmacies can make herbal shops and run some for 0266 11 41 11. A painful about more money for them because they would infuse you and come home. FDA, AG, a gradient cratry atom.
Well, you must say, and your budget no and wasem. Na asem de ya asie eno ene wose medikan ede hyedumadie na se na ene mani agye ene ni die no amakom nne no etesade yɛbobɔ abane sɛ owura John Dramani Mahama wanwini no ɛsan sɛ na ɛno ɛyɛ reset number 1 fa hudi a na edi kan ɛno no ɛna ɛnɛ day aprosifoɔ so anya reset no ɔmo so anya mu kyɛfa fa hudi a ɛtɔ so mmienu na in fact otwadi aponyame adasuba bi adi ene ama mahu sɛ otwadi aponyame no a wodi Ghana so no we nyame ninkumfu ampa na we nyame a we obrempon nyankopɔn wo bransemadu katawere ototorobonsu na nyankopɔn a wo tonsuo bɔ awia ade ma bɔnefoɔ ene apapafo da bia me kacho otwadi aponyame sɛ papa e ma me nkra sɛ me kɔ adwuma am yamfa mi funu nkofie da bia ma me nkoduru fie asomdwiem sɛ de me kraaye no ma me nkɔ ne saa na ɛna dai anidie baako amate wa bra dwumadie yɛde ɛbrɛ mu no ɛne sɛ IGP dampare wɔnyɛ IGP biem na owura Christian tete honu ɛna wɔyɛ IGP no kɔsɛm ɛne sɛ aprosifo pempempempempem ɛna ɔmate de ɛnɛ ɛwɔ adwuma mu na aprosifo ɔmate de aprosifo ɔmohu ade a ɛde no ɛna dai yɛbɔ obia abaso in fact ma me fast dem woduro ɛmfa ɛma owura John Dramani Mahama ɛne mi wura Felix kwati ofosu ya wo na wo sign krata wei ɛde ba abonten Ghana for maka IGP dampare ho asɛm bebree na nya wotan na metan dampare asɛde na amanfo ɛka no na mentan dampare na menkyiri dampare sɛbe mpɛdi asa dampare wonto aduane ma me nida ana menkɔ ne ho nkɔgye sika da dampare ni matam da dampare nka sɛmbɔne bia mfa me ho da but adeɛ baako a na mehu ne sɛ extrajudicial killings ya na ɛkɔ so under the watch of IGP dampare without doing anything without saying anything ya ebribia IGP dampare ɛka ne nsasa ne demri fam na wɔtena hɔ ɛhwɛ ɛma saa bɔne no kɔ so no ɛno na metan sɛ no ma bɔne no na esisie no ɛno na ɛyɛ ade a yɛkyire na ɛnɛ through the Council of State and owura John Dramani Mahama trase no they agreed say yampam dampare. Now you know, let me tell you something. Anytime a dampare be hunu say yaba pamo no afa sebu akwan so no afa ekwan bi so akwa di bone ben dampare ateki omampanimfo ahodo akọ court several times ema ena me no ka say eba yaba beto odwa say yaba pamo owura dampare no confidential ene kwasianin ade asam no de akọ Supreme Court to say ebe yampamo dampare na yamfa tabo injunction emfa meto so asam no de wo me say nanka wotena ena mba ya ceremony no na wamama omo kɔ no esan say owura John Dramani Mahama ene security couples no ebe hia wotena obi a yapam no bia na yabona maneye obi a wo ba take over bia na yabona maneye enti soja mu wokɔ immigration mu wokɔ fire service mu wokɔ baby biara obi a yapam no ama na kɔ bia no yabona maneye ya wo yawe enti akɔtena ena ceremony no eba bekoso so sit down. Ask yourself a simple question. Why is it that dampare nkwa na let aba? Omo maka ho no, and omo maka no omo ka ho ana. No. Omo ka ho. But the reason was dampare was the brain behind this court issue. Kwasianin. Aya kwasianin. Ane confidential. Bi aya tete say they were the dampare was the brainchild behind all these things. Say yam fa court ni yam fa injunction to so said ye be ya yentumi mpamo no. The question is e dia bone na dampare ye di ni wo process adwuma ni mu a ye kase won kofia na wotete no e dia bone na kwala ni ye ni wo fia wo free aba bonten aba school ni ya pon school no kofia na wotete bone be no di na no pansa na wo ba bone be na dampare ye ni wo process adwuma ni mu ya kase won kwaje na homi wanyina ose dabi menyini ye wanyina ose menyini ye wanyina ose menyini ye nimfia wadi watete so da so yakwala said ye be ye obedi process adwuma na che Ghana for I will explain few things to you. Miria, ni mabaye wura Christian tete hono so. Now before then no, down pari IGP we ya wo pedi no. En wo maboni a waye no prosi adwuma ni mu enya easy. Owura Christian tete hono. Ye born di as the IGP. Deputy IGP in charge of operations. Wo mrantie bia obobo ma no. You are prosifo. You are bobo mam no say as the deputy IGP in charge of operations. Me wamrantia wombetumi aye adwuma na mame. Eti sam rantia no wombetumi aye adwuma na mame no. Why Kwame, Kofi, Yaw, Kojo. They are the guys some are very good at. When it comes to operations, wombetumi do omuti anom kwa e de ato ha magana. So organizing all those boys. And I not just one won't be yejuma. And that organizing guys in one. Damn pari transfer guys in Yinara. If you were more respective jurisdictions. Some of the guys who refused to go, they were interdicted. And they took damn pari to court. So as I am speaking with you now, those cases are still pending in court. Sit down well and ask yourself, say, what was the brain behind Dampare? Yeah, you will be as the deputy IGP. Yeah, you will be as the deputy IGP in charge of operations. Well, the Brahma process, Jumanu Awayeno, Akoso. Betia Jumamu. I am the new senator. Beposo hima and a yemi deputy. One may come home, I mean, Yamajuma. Me say, men pay poso summon in the Bay Juma. It's your Quambia so. I was some sabotage no. And no mukofa. Abrantie we. Akwayi. Your friend say. Faudi mame. Faudi mame. Abrantie. Oh, the Ura John Dramani Mahama pointed to say. One hour shall munition susway. Your friend say ya. Adams Bana. Yara John Dramani Mahama. Seven predias. Yan your person who say, Wamam will be the best. Your board deputy IGPD. Over Christian Tete Huno. Nipa corner ho. Any recording come on. And Adams Bana. What call over Christian Tete Huno. One of the trust of bon come on. And come on, one in the yen not that. I will work Christian Tete Horufie. Ya was pentest. Omu kwatre rooftop. Abrasana pampem. Ahona mu koye. Womu din komani nyina wie ya no. Ana Adam bona bi so work Christian Tete Honi say. Me pa ba bi akogu nsuo. Ana work Christian Tete Honi director say. And then the second hono. Kogu nsuo ho. Wa sorry ya no twi ni mu. And what see mu. Ano kowura ho. Within 30 minutes. Nan komanu Adam bona. And we Christian Tete Honi mienu. Etra sidi ya no. Na liki. Se Christian Tete Honi yan disini. Etu obaye adwuma atia na nado danko akufuado. Eti na nado tie sasem no. Eno katia dampare say. Ema wo ma Christian Tete Honi nya adwuma. Eti time ya beto aba no. Dampare hia bia wo ma Yehonu mabi. Eti dampare ni Yehonu anya adwuma na da Yehonu so as the deputy IGP in charge of operations. But Yamana Yajuma da. Yatu abani we are no problem Sasia Sebano. Down Parima Mrantiabi and the court control with social media say. Oh, Christian Tete Honu and was set up by sa Koya Basarasa. Daddy uncle. Presia Juma obedi no biakwa humijim. Are you the only police officer Yaba Pamo? So I didn't think I'm sorry, Jinemu. Over John Kudalo, 2017, he was sacked from the police position as the IGP. What the energy akotene fie. What be enu wa tan dan pare mentan no. Ba metan nsan wa dwuma. Dan pare ye bo din na. Sa wo ye prosini na wo di ye honu achi a wo bekọ hwekonyo fa so fa COP George ayi Alex Mensa COP George Alex Mensa hwekonyo de ne fa so wo ma bugiri na bu mo set a camera a set a recording a record of mine no. I am telling you, look, mo sentrefo a money IGP dan Paris ya no me donyame dan Paris ase se wo ba outa bu be dwane dan Paris was started so ba outa mo amone dan Paris ya no wo mo recording chapo dan Paris mo 100 Ghana or recordo wo mo 100 Ghana or recordo wo mo recordings over thousands, over dozens. Why are you people doing this? Some imperiasa and the anania Jeffrey Damparo. Nothing. But when may be puntu and in the year region any passion. And then Guasiana ye bebre. And then Guasiana ye cassia. And you bet to me a German a year. And that day we were John Dramani Mahama with your prosecution. Damparo Bayano. Now you were police PROs. You were PROs from a firm and not from a suro, from national and the Kokosi district. A prosecute Casamafo. Dan Pariba your baby drew yeno. Or dissolve send woman in around your person in the central government. Eti Dan Parin Kwana ne Kasa Ukruma, Obianka Ubi. So BBC na prosecute children at no money abetum. Who penchetre mukura wunya. I am telling you, Dan Parin and my regional commanders, district commanders, I don't want more count or render me useless. Or be a not procedure to me, what to move with fear, or be a shrub. We are not Dan Parin who was obeying Tadecto. COPs, you are more than rank, or be a shrub obey IGP. When the president is here, and the president Tebusu and the Bia, Obepamu. What a normal cost for procedure, extra judicial killings. Bra, sister, a tumble be not share man for. When one person about Dan Pariasama, a tumble be animakoma. Obiba, Mamino Batiano, the Mammy Anu, and then enough for 4. Nipama Kumaku 15 within 1 day. Within 20 minutes, we are finished woman in our fire squad. Oh, Botiano. Danny Trogu Omoso. Tai. Bako Kranka. Mame Bako Mamianu. Ya Bodana Joe. Ya Boni True 28. Nini ya Ketuano. Ya Boni True 18. Messi niya wajina soro no aye na adwuma na yase adan na Messi ni jina soro ho na adwuma no amoye no wadi na ni ahabi ya mane ni tuo firi soro beto fom still benda no da so se fridge mu de ba besi ne ofiri Togo ni fie ade ye di sa adwuma no no tentente no opia behabi yeso wo hu pain ye wi na wura ne dan mu ne yetu TV. And yes, sir, woman, a good dad and Joe pickups, Munipa 5. And yes, sir, good dad and Joe pickups. And you 2 many TV, abonning them the torso. Say, I'm Robert, so more Korea TV. Nipa 5 for Korea TV. Yabomutu. 1 week later, now for what bong. And I'm confident MC York as 1 year process for. And I'm buy. 1 bedroom, ye Nipa Mako 10. And I'm your bomutu gu eti yetumi form koma pro eti etutu ani yakana sewo why we were living in fear abrantie bi wo soma brantia no wa no so me di djuma ka hunu sasase we so wona made ente wo sha ketembo ani be wura ho I will mention your name. You that guy. Yeah, what down, what the body at the right time. Must say proceed, Jumano. Mama, you what can you pa? And there will be see a proceed your crotio crowd the Babonecuno. Proceed Juman in Yakonobium. Damn Paddy Piabanti and Wakoche Kalawili. No aton cocoa. And then when you Juma, when you proceed beam. It to Kona Cocosi, IGP, IGP Kalawili gent and Coco gent. Now no abusia phone cotton cocoa. Nam Kochum Kalawili. Montonko kwaya to turn the action count. Say Juma now we and Ukrum Hanon. I didn't see the process for come the woman. No, we never any. Now come dear process for. Not damn party to be where. What to me cross is school quadaba. No one will be any mumadi. Now process for Sikawasa. Now yet di. Damn party be the IGP. For almost 3 years, 6 months. For almost 3 years, 6 months. A process for new wasada. A process for welfare seeker. Asa IGP damper. Wait, IGP damper. Juma you know. Then we are expecting Christian Tatehono to do a serious overhauling. We are about to year be when the camera gonna for something. Because process Jumano a collapse. But the Danyamia say a new dawn has come. And then ensure shower of blessing and at Toguso. When Yankopon say, down Parapania Wayan Ukrumano, or who roughly. Come and enjoy procedure Jumabim. May God Almighty forgive you. Bonnie Amadiano, you will never go scot-free. What? Bonnie Amadiano, and that I better just say a Pamadam Parano. Police all over Ghana. Each and everyone is crying. Say a Pamabon Samno Momania. And tears of joy. Don't parish with him. Now, hey, don't parini to Wayaka. Na tiwa kwa ye. Na crofobia dinatia kwa kuja na ye no. Wamu mkoja na ye no. Na waba wawo. Bosome ni yansaka ho. Waba ya babedru yanwani ya mane transfer. Ana Judicial na wasi ya sisedi nuwama guka mu na neba pete dan insaso. Amani huna Ghana fo huni nyabini. Namodi yamontena se. Dabi ya no mekatira mo se. Sabi mprediasa. Meno na yokopana na meku. Meno na kopana meku. Na ya danyamia se. Se COP Christian Tatehono aba. Akoma pa. Woko procedure adwuma mu nyina obi ase pay ohonu 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 papa otwadi aponyame won hirawo wanya okase ama force account 6 months meme dia me hunu se 6 months na aka me hunu se wo besiesie procedure adwuma no ma na yie menim so wura John Dramani Mahama ni made ye sa womra so na procedure adwuma no enti letter no a wotre krata no de baaye no omo ka asem bi o letter no and let me read that area no letter no omo de baaye no omo ka bibi na de a omo ka ye ni the last paragraph no was say COP Yohono brings 40 years of experience to the position of IGP and is expected to oversee the modernization and transformation of the Ghana police. The modernization and transformation. The modernization and transformation of the Ghana police service. Adia ye penon. Ene bibia ko modern yeda so watetemram prosifua ko bo mu nua tue kuno ewo billion van ni ya che no ni ya masa prosi ni no so se a prosi fo mi no Pablo ni adamfo se ya de wo kobo teman na wo so mo ne wo ko robbery ne ho na mo te ni ya paja wo de wo makobo teman no makokodu bo teman which anya bo teman no mo koye but let's take it as so mo kobo teman na a prosifo a wo mo guide se prosifo mi no akobo teman na wo so no to so mo nam kwan so mo kono na am robbers no wo ni se police fo mi enu ekọ robo se billion van no anya hint no ma babele ambush no ma tututuo etuo na mo police car ni mu police fo akọ ye tuo na mo bia ba police fo mi enu no etuo no bo mu kun mo e wo kwan so o ma wuam yesie wo aba why food for etiam from nkodira court no maka ni pomom koye robbery no Nigeria for am robbers bi ayakwate won police exchange tuo ama bi wo ha etuo kan mani wu at the spot omo pani oteso no omo pani no ka ho no wo de motor dwane kodira baabi ana omo se oyira aye se oyira ampa se ekun no omo se oyira aye the girlfriend ehye edem wo ba wonyem ya bowura adan mu twe wo ba pemfo ni pie ba police headquarters ena me ka se wo ba na wu ya bo ni tuoko da bia na me bompa ye se nyame emmo me ho ban freedom pare ho extrajudicial killings ya communist basa moa jina poya wo ye abo jina poy nunuya the poly tank so diskagum na boys bi akomunu poly tank na hwe awie ska no yakoti wo mo sram wo mo dru police headquarters ya no madani funu nkransa abrantia ba ko kodu akwa hu am robbers omo robo sana ba ko police ni what the damn yakobu punu ni yi ni pie ye ade ate ye ni yakunu safrigim why Sani Paway, na me say, I expect COP Christian Tetehonu to prosecute Dampare on the atrocities. And the bunny what the Tiagana for. May God mighty have mercy on you, Dampare. May God nama call me wo beauty and we were Samson aseki a win go back national chairman PNC yeshia ha ye bedin komo enu tibe nche me ko eye antekeba na me ni mo kodin komo brief e wonu papa yi omde aba no ye kodin komo de afa ho and I need more time for discussion ye ba ye betra se ne yabon komo and na nkansa se me kasa na the kind of happiness ya awura makomam eni dia abamibu disappointment akoso no amama ni adia broso amama firi amama yam hohwe anyanye mi wasikan kama tapantie kunare wotena awa dampare ya pamu no nti onyankopon won hwe won so mfa wonko. Said the last time I catch us say, when I'm winning, I'm boom, flu. I can't so better forever. Yami who mobono fa bonincho. Min ko antekeba. Na min ko twetwen komo infamra. Ye ba, ye betrase. Na budgeta Dr. Kesiela to forsen. Ede betu dwano. Ya doma sukwa kwachire. Ni ebedi nkomo. Tweme beba isia.
Herbal Center for Yabamonchen, Yekitanura, a friend is Spanis, SPARNIS. Uko pharmacy shopper, Mesobecha picture na aduro na aye arrangement and baby out be a de twa okọ pharmacy na wo de ache nipa na wo ton aduro na wa ma obi ye no no ya to ahyeta gan afana nyina nti baby abekọ bia obodin na ye be ma obi ama de akwakosa ho yare me kan na me chere Spanish Jingle capsules wey edanso yenko an ye wo bi e wo magana mu ha na se okọ baby no obi se ene no sa aka chere ne se obekọ wanim edupa mema ne kwan enye tenten mawo baby oton aduro bia nso ebi wo ho ntino wo pe bi mpo a wo mre wo abrochire mpo a ye wo number wo befre na ye di bia brew na won so odi asa wo yare Spanish Jingle capsules e na mani beje say wo bekọ baby a yeton aduro na se obekọ internet so na wabo Jingle health benefits of Jingle na eyama na wa wakan uya no kwakoto aduro na adwuma na ye simple what you say Jingle ko ni pedue mu a ekoye wa adwin mu adwuma ekoye wa koma ho adwuma obi a ne refi ade ntem enkokra emrewa emaba wa ne mrante wa kra bi refi che enkokra ne mrewa entinom Jingle aduro no bi na enyi sa refi ni mfi ho se de be ya hedi ahoto ene ahusane ebebe fie me ka sei obi wo ho no mu a na koma no entimi moyie enti problem asha se eba hwe boni peri wadu ni Spanish Jingle capsules ebe bo se be ya enframa wo se wa koma ni mu enframa wo se wo hunsu e wo se wo msu e wo se wo hu nyina be ye pepepe afi wadwe na nya aduane a wo pedi na watimi akaya de ntem esan se ebo adwuma ntem aduro nu ni Spanish Jingle capsules ebo se de be ya wo nipadua wadwen wakoma ne akwa wo nipadua mu no ebe ye adwuma yi fe inflammations ade bia honho no e wo nipadua mu no aduro wo ya ho odani timi pam no na afei yesan wo antioxidant e wosro eno na boa se de be ya ebe ma akwan ye bie ma yare ulcers ne cancers ne diabetes ne nuanom no wapam wo mu nyina wono mo eboa wo se de be ya wuntini wa ho oden ebetimi akọ nanim timi maame no ma ye twa bra no mesese aduro we ma bi mpa ho da ebe ma ho na masisi ho so ama ho den abafie afei me was Spanish garlic mixture enu ya aduro nsuo wono mo a eboa wo se ye wankatwade wo ha ye wo garlic wo ha sa okokan na ho den wo internet so wi a no akopa biato esan se we no de eye kama eye natural herbs organic ene ye de ye ena se de nyankopon pese ekoni peduam kokoye adwuma no sa pepepe sa kwan no so ne ye de fa enti hwehwe ye duro ye chi kwan ne to binom na ebe boa wo pa sesa de bone ada wuntini mama mugantimi ne afrisane amadadi se wuntimi nanni na wodada hwehwe duro wo ye chi kwan ebe mo wada na obedi ne afro dadi na mamini na nkasa wei ama ntini eye adwuma ntini timi hompon kama ema de wobre ma yehu se yes ampa adwuma na wo bono maame onso na wo de wi ade ache kotodwe ade ache wusisi hwehwe adwe bia no mpo de ma ne mema nyina timi ayen obi da sori otwini mu obeka wiase yare nyina bia ma ne ho ne ba bia ye ne ya hwehwe ye adwe bi nenom na toxins any waste na woni padua ne mu a ama wuntumi enne wo ho no enyi ni nyina emfi wo na fe ahoden emre ni padua ne mu Spanish garlic mixture eyadro emano memanom obia so obenom no onya ne chefa wo apomuden papam enti misre wada ko ba biato aduro ne ko baduro no din Spanish garlic mixture na emwa wo se de be ya wo pomuden ebetimi agya ne naso yie afei yesan wo Spanish garlic capsules aduro ne din se na so nya wei ne topa yie ni so hwe aduro we hu abon se eye garlic nko a ene da ho eno chew se garlic nko a ho den ene wom nti utumi nom garlic mixture no na wanom garlic capsules na ka ho ebeboa aye adwuma ne tentem se de be ya wa ho den a ewo mogya kwan ne mu no ebeda ho afa ebe yi waste bi ewo nipadua ne mu na ma mogya ede afrisane yie Spanish garlic capsules ya ne se bo fraba no fefe fade egum ho access ko gold da ahwodin ewo mu ekoni peduom ekokoye ma wo no enompo ene hiame enti hwehwe aduro ye chi kwan de to binom na ebeboa ama wopo den a ewo mogya kwan ne se de mogya di afrisane na akoyie na odofo yi se wutie mi a me kanfo we ya ma wo Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture ni mi no wokabomu a eyi entine ne mu no na eboa wo se de be ya wakoma na eyi adwuma yiye no eno so so besan enya ahoden aka ho ebia na wutie me wo BP ye wonu a ye de ma wo ye start ye na ma 5 mg afei na ekọ 10 na ekọ 20 na ekọ 25 ebe kakra na wadu 5000 ebe kakra na wo 10000 be pacho bebre hwehwe aduro ye chi kwan ne no mbi ebe bre na se ebe ma aduro no last minimum kra no enu na mpo bi aba beda so na afei enema ye tuatua no bebre aka cho say ye afa ne moderate anka wani nyi ana aduro no ni opese live normal life every BP mu a na wadnum sa aduro we aka aduro e dia ma hospital no ho nyame be hye ne ho animonyam na se opese u diabetes so kofom na live normal life na e cho so ye afa ne moderator ene aduro we e na make am for ma Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture faka de dia ma wo awonom no ho na nyame de mu ahoden beba amafe ye beti wunu no so sanso no bi o wo sciatica make am for aduro ma wo kam yeri ni say ibomu a 16 powerful herbs and I would say wo ho yade enti so wo sciatica na sciatica nerves no e hompo ni minim na ya ba we na fe e de yawo aba oto ase kokosi wo nan esi fom na adro we very relaxing nerves no ama wade wo ho afri sa yawo na e tete wo e high ama wo high no e be relax okra e de afri mo sanso e na obi a wafuso na opese etwe no wono madro ya e be na ne sade bone no ayi waste na frim ama ahoto ene ahomeka abafie menua ba menua be ma obi ahia bi oba wonya wo mesesa emayi adura make am for ma Spanish garlic mixture e be yi wo haw na firi ho ama wo fichi kromu bre ene wo haw a wo fa moja ne ntimi mayi no afei ni nyina beba ama wo hu sa ampa wa yo oba wese oba wo bu won sa ntimi mayi no ya na wo mere wa bo nyefe ya na se wa twentwam ya na se wa bo adada bekanfo adure ma Spanish garlic capsules onomu a ebem wa ye fresh obegina wona so de bia beti se ahode wodi peduam obi si wonim se yetimi da sori ne yente ya obi a woni peduam because ono ene ye ne srade a che ne basa de bi okra ni nyina timi kabom mesro hwehwe aduro ye chi kwan nanum bi woda sori a asaje se odo na sisi wansan wa start we engine no wona no disi form a yeti okra wonte papa cho bebre hwehwe Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture mi yenu nanum bom ebe yi sa wo ha na firi ho ama fi wade wo ho efri sa ohaw na wo fam no sanso na obi a wota yare a no mi adre bi na hwade ebe ye omu adwuma ayi yare ene ohaw bi afri ho se de be ya apomuden pa ebeba wa kwan mu e kan sa na me cho se ye nu so de Ghana ha drugstores ne pharmacy shops ni nyina wo kɔ hɔ no mu a wonya bito na eboa etu yade ase ekwan ma bio eboa boye ho ban ye free yare ahodo bebre mu a ma wutimi gya wo na so hwɛ wo ma eye wadwuma agi usika egu botom na sa wo nom Spanish garlic mixture na sa wo the Spanish Jingle capsules and Spanish garlic capsules ne ka ho a my friend the 3 powers combined ahoden kotwom eboa so de be ya wo system no betimi aye adwuma yie wadwene wakoma umogya kwan mu ti e basa na wo be ma se ye ne osi kwan so a sa okwa ni se hu a na wo bogum saa enti wo be ma wo ba wo pese wo ho odi ntimi gya ne na so pade a ene adura me kanfo ma wuni emfa ho obi bisa se na me de me low BP we no enane sade bone ama mogya kwani mu ada ho na mogya no atimi adie furusane ne dwuma a wo ye no no enti obi atimi no mbi ba bi ato enu wo Ghana ha bia akọ ne kokobo ye aduro idin sa wo to Spanish aduro garlic capsules garlic mixture and afi Jingle capsules ebesa wo yare ama hoto aba oni pedue ne mo na so person ne Dr. Kasa the number ne go screen so 0266 11 41 11 0266 11 41 11 sanso na wo abrochire na pese di bibrewa eye WhatsApp line eye 0244 642 890 0244 642 890 ye de aduro no bi bebrew e wo abrochire ama won so anum bi na ye nyina ye de ho aseda ama otwi de ampom minim sa obeye ne sa midin no ene ohema sachiwa ahwenepa ye besan ahia bio.
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms. thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have yourself.
Oh, Dabi, ma bantem do. Obi a yes mumbra ni ntu kwa na ma bantem sa.
Babe, nya botre.
Oh, o se mutimi delay kakra.
Say, Nana, babe, mama yempe baby into na. Na yenom kakra. Ni yemfa delay ya kwantu yo no. Mama, laughing the rabbit to the bloody.
Losing the repeaters and Bemansa. Losing the repeaters and Bemansa.
Bama, Brian so Memansa.
Nyansem, one time many power in feeling watching, and says I pay for no. FDA, I did the crafty
And say, oh, yay! How far we've come these past 30 years. Welcome to Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center, an award-winning and well-established health facility specializing in treating prostate-related diseases, male and female infertility, sexual weakness, erectile dysfunction, and a range of health concerns. Our state-of-the-art laboratories and equipment offer services such as digital X-ray, mammogram, 4D ultrasound, a fluoroscopy machine, and more. We have a well-stocked dispensary of herbal medicines, and not forgetting our fully equipped dental clinic where we perform excellent dental procedures. As we celebrate 30 years of serving our community with care and compassion, our team of experienced doctors, nurses, and staff will continue to support you on your journey to wellness. Thank you, Ghana, for entrusting us with your health. Here's to Medimosis Clinic. Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center, your partner in health, now and for the years to come.
Yatrase, and one no. Na ene mene Yura Samson Asaki and Gobet. Wano ene national chairman MPNC or ha. Exporters and importers. Wano ene yo mo penny. Ena me wo minua BOT were chartered economists. Ono so ewo ha ya yedin commodities evening. Na ye bani ya babe ura budget ni mu. Ni yedin komo. Seriously, the ebebo adwadifo, the ebebo akuafo, the ebebo all sectors ni nyina ewo ha. Na eka 721.7 billion ena aban eja to etire. Ya ye babetua. Enkomo no mo hwam dodo. Ene cocoa board eka wo ho. All sectors obi adeka. Ye wo se yedin komo. Iti ebe ba mu na yawura akomade akomabo sika budget no ni yawuram ni yasta te enkomode no bioti sha se afri wo so yem flow
ohene ba ma mentia one be poso hima
okay
ene minya adaji hwe minua ba be poso hima live ansana wo be show na se
aha
na ma mentia minua panyi national chairman of PNC so ene wa born red to be very honest, and 4 major events in Ghana.
And
4 solid major events. I'm in Ghana for Nichichoni and DC for you now. I'm in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and a Bediatry. I'm a chair national chairman, and OBB or a part of the NDC fraternity. NDC has become so attractive to the point that first time since 1992. After budget reading, Ashanti region attending more greener.
Wow.
Obviously, Nkobeka say, oh, Asante mind there, oh, the NDC crash summer and co. But after 11th of March, our budget reading happened here, and so we did the ways are a blue noir. I am pretty sure very much more people will join the NDC. And then, anybody share Madame Fubia. No, yeah, CEO and the MPP.
Okay.
or chief executive, also one of the prominent organizations.
Okay.
And then you share our bank, and I can say, you say, BOT. You are regret to say, you Ghana for soon. Because we had a president and now two for now. If I had been come up for solid 45 minutes, what you say, MPP for Benya and come NDC for. And then na because in the NDC, you are able to express your thought and your mind and your conscience.
Yeah.
Almost want to make a cabinet meeting. There is a CEO, top level CEO, because of say, or cabinet meeting with this suggestion about can refer to me shut a colleague minister up.
Wow.
A colleague minister only unite the same cabinet minister. Or the idea about idea we are modia by M1 man, one way are China, or budget the Baba was so and on better so. And the MPP for shall say who say, a political party more. Many Pakwan no munchro imagine. Wow. I am so proud of myself. Say me join NDC.
Wow.
Because the reasons are obvious. State Interest and Governance Authority meeting course.
Of course.
The State Interest and Governance meeting a year. All state-owned enterprise, joint venture ship are buying was take shares woman. And then man penny no mushi no catch almost. Any state-owned enterprise, I be work a nyansa minimum.
Yeah.
And your man nyansa na basi. Either so be mejo, or be tall, and also be gino.
Yeah.
Straight.
And you see a case.
Who
are also be sam. Ami ameji. You imagine put the whoso because
na
you
do
coffee. You go no. And you the private sector.
No can send you so say. Any state so Obama minor worker to say you see Jimmy Coco Bonne Bank of Ghana no. Ebe make sure say be prosecute too. No. Enti any business as usual. Anybody toss you know. And the Bank of Ghana board members yes throw them in. Into call Bank of Ghana now. It is now fully constituted.
Okay.
Now the Bank of Ghana who here our mind be to say Ghana and say so can Ghana constitution article 183 a whole Bank of Ghana Jumedie.
Okay.
Now the Bank of Ghana Jumedie edimuni say a basic asamonto to your krabata kese mienu there were the monetary policy and the fiscal policy.
Okay.
Fiscal policy ni ye finance minister na said there. And the fiscal policy ni be again so budget to or best spend it to no a baby home counter and no your daughter case lato force na said here.
Okay.
Well, yes, then you come to the monetary policy regime of the government. And on the chair choir buying fast to Tosikatonska. To say the no comma lata KJTS Sunai Kumasi taking my marketer. Ukoton toast ne bayerno. You will see Kagama and so your Tosikatonska. Your friend of the financial market. And financial market, you see both money and capital market. So, Jumadi Kasian, the Sin, the governor of the Bank of Ghana. Only in fact, so far Ghana constitution we are. Makani more than 20 times. The only organization in Ghana are any CEO, senior board chairman at the Bank of Ghana. Any other organization, a CEO cannot be a board chairman. But the Bank of Ghana and Kwano, the governor of the Bank of Ghana, who is the CEO of the Bank of Ghana, is also the board chairman.
Wow.
The chairman said, Obia Bayo governor na Sudian Eyasonko. Anything a senior governor be to say this, not Bayo governor. Otimika Siko over 60 billion. Na Bank of Ghana book around 4 billion or cotton if you know the dinner. Otimide Bank of Ghana headquarters, Emma. Say you see, Osha said first, Nakanam $88 million.
Yeah.
Equal $1.2 million. About 180 something, 220 something. About the $261 million. Until now, Abraham Pena Bedi Tree swear Bank of Ghana governors me or catch almost say. It was say a no Bank of Ghana. And in fact, Bank of Ghana ni who to me so Tracy Carbon called to me free parliament. And the Kufu do pencil Kwana Bank of Ghana to me sorry one day. O Tracy over 22 billion no parliamentary approval. The cattle IGP damper in this measure.
Yeah.
And in sooner term, meaning the meteorological service worker, but I realize that you do yourself so talk.
Yeah.
Look, Manya Kwenya Abra will show me a lot of police officers were chatting me.
Yeah.
Look, there's joy and momentum in the police service. Let me tell you one thing I saw about Dampare. Publicly, Ojani Niyama say, oh, Obrani Wase, Joe. But inwardly in-house, the police officers were not happy. And let me tell you, in the space of 3 days, so we two fundamental Niyama esi wa Ghana for Abedo NDC, Niyama you know. The 2025 fiscal year budget and the sacking of Dampare.
Perfect.
Send Udia Opa or Chinayemia Soviet. Now the Soviet must happen within the Ghana Police Service. Yenyanum NDC for the Mamma say, oh, Nanka was said Dampare Tina Hono, Obia and Ninu Yansan, the National Security Architecture of the government. Me, I know what to say. Yansan said, yeah, ting. But the president and the people advising him know better than we do.
Thank you.
And to Dampare, I have started in so I'm so cry talk.
I hope we're in the morning in
and we will be COP, you will let know. Yes, see, I'm making sure that there should be transformation
and modernization.
Look, for me, if there were any two decisions made for the past 3 days, I'm NDC, I corner the moment to my Kosra. Aban papa budget can ya ne social MPP for they are finding it so tough to believe say it's coming from the NDC. For the very first time, Menano Mikawo, other sister station Accra FM said budget ya kind of was a fan of Fosonomist budgets.
And on saying
ya cast a Fosonomist budget be our kind of a financial tool of a government. And don't mean kind budget around fat to format. About be a kind budget, then you introduce new taxes. And I want to challenge them people say, this is the only budget I can or there's no new taxes. No, zero. They do have you. Yan sounds so eliminating other taxes.
Yeah.
And yan budget we know a craft 5 major features a man yes from. Number 1, a forward looking. Budget may dream the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Professor Hank Ewa Butri was 30 said the Cocoa Board of Ghana is a financial crime scene. Cocoa Board of Ghana, a crime scene and MPP. And now I know what I say, no. You're the Cocoa Board, the Ministry of Finance, I say, because finance ministry may come over Samuel to Cocoa. Yeah. Until was a near then, it will be. Number 2, the budget is very progressive. Very, very progressive. Because only Sauba taxes are a try a geno, and one crabata hodomians. It is either proportional, regressive, or progressive. You cast a tax be a regressive, a panacea here for Mexica for the levy. Example Mamma a Gumbe, Honorable Judicial Debra, I mean, for instance, 1 length. Namin fa be we ko kwetira de ntiansi mi sabe nku namin fa Honorable Julius mi senifa se Honorable Julius send 5,000 na mo bi no try you levy of 50 Ghana cedis enkano ready but abewa na wo mi krom send ba university no send 2,000 mano now catch and so try you levy of 20 Ghana cedis say 20 Ghana no it will back of my 2 days e fie and you levy a to be a purely regressive. Emma and Yafo Ehuchomo. But only to say regular job, so try 55,000 Ghana. I said they water to your boss, not taxon, and cano. Yeah. The cast a proportional taxa, albeit you are virtually the same. And this Kakane Toyota Yaris, and you pick up no do toll booter. So long as a Toyota Yaris, no, every saloon car you pay the same. As a proportional tax. Yeah. And I want progressive tax. Progressive tax, let me say. A 12 amount for 2 years, I throw no betuano. May here phone track it to a Mexico phone track. Okay. Now, say NDC Socially Democratic Party, Tino. e was setting bia won hihye ma hiafo ho to mo enti wo hwa budget abaya eto ni ehoma na hiafo no ya clear to no fi ho
okay
number 1 ya covid-19 and internet na ni bi ote bonobon is ahafo northern region northeast savannah covid abetwam but we said 4 years after say covid betwam no so here ni nkoso ntwa covid-19 it doesn't make economic sense it's gone betting tax on the one that we are say abon kro no Ghana madunu kreti egbu ma wo mo ba bi so o metimi afọ mo nkobo kro no metimi attack betting no madu bi so a we say national jail tax NDC abanse na say ye socialist intino progressively ya clear fi ho number 3 here the budget is developmentally oriented a being to duma ho the kan abura na MPP wa ban mu no na fe bi o mo de bi friend capping policy by capping policy ni say
capping area
alignment you can say capping to say the washer wuchi you know enti utina e wo ho no nke betima koso ba washer chama utina flatten enti say na MPP abanjeje to get fund extra heritage fund to no budget no di to ni dia inse so de to no ko ba bi anka wo se to ne ko no o se da bi 60% of to na magie no kan so atena ho afa 40% ko aban bia no hene bo be cap to ogie no o matmenfo ho kire mo NDC aban se da bi efi na ko no we are going to uncap every tax and budget and to get fund whatever fund bia na NDC aban budget no say your health insurance levy say your get fund say your road fund no you get to say the year kwan a eto no be ko ba bi a eko number 4
we no me fa bi anka ho
all right
capping no
right
we say we stating say
okay
any sika bia ye beje
right
under this act no 25% of the said you know
tax
will be capped. Na mamin ready baby na obe capo no.
Thank you.
Obe capo 25% from National Health Insurance.
Health insurance, fund. Okay. Enti wait.
Yeah.
Enti about health. How about 25%?
25%.
Okay.
Ghana Education Trust Fund.
Education.
Yeah.
25%.
25%.
Okay.
Road Fund.
Road.
25%. Energy Fund.
Energy.
Yeah.
25%.
District Assembly Common Fund.
DACF.
Yeah.
25%.
But we know omo de call court.
Okay.
Ama odifo.
Okay.
Enti one cap
ma ohene ba me yenkyem na tiefo ntiase yi we kire say abura na MPP aban wo so na odito so de ba the sayare apomoden a
yeah
odito 100 Ghana wo se ko sa apomoden no na watim 25% atoken for ata so
yeah
number 2 odito so de kwa ko bom ngomasia na watim 25 say that is ato we de eyen centralize it. Number 3 auditor so the Korea acquire pothole patches dualization no what 25%.
Yeah.
Number 5 energy sector.
Sure.
And it's Olado boy game go so. Number 5
mama for the can also. Right. You should mama. It is this Assembly Common Fund ye free.
Okay.
Internally generated fund IGF retention.
Okay.
And no 25%.
25%.
Transfers to Ghana National Petroleum Corporation.
Okay.
From petroleum revenue.
Okay.
25%.
Okay.
Youth Employment Agency.
Okay.
25%.
Right.
Student Loan Trust. 25%.
Okay.
Export Development Levy.
Okay.
25%. Ghana Airport Passenger Service Charges. 25%.
Thank you.
Minerals Development Fund.
Okay.
25%.
Thank you.
Ghana Revenue Authority Retention.
Good.
25%.
Good.
And Plastic Waste Recycling Fund. And also 25%.
And the difference your budget will be a say developmentally oriented because sa cap in their course no we be no enti enne the man no masua apeja no akwan ebe peja energy sector ebe peja local government ebe peja. Number 4 your budget be highly decentralized.
Okay.
Quantity no MPP by us work developmental authority coastal belts Northern Development Authority Northern Development Authority no creating ministry and how comes in dano. At the end of the day, MMDC for over and Yagabo, and Chaman for DC, and no money.
Yeah.
MDC said there be South Development Authority near Yaguno.
Yeah.
And to budget and can be full among some the Brown back. enti about the woman mpatam puntu duma no etumpon de biato budget ne all inclusive in character de make say ni no madi dem Ghana so far in population 13.2% or more madi dem enti Ghana population na 33.something million no ya wadi dem ni 13.2% and this yaban say obi bia wadi dem a opeso ko tertiary institution no from 3rd to 4th year and untua simple untua kapre eti obi a wadi dem on a sikani ahochenti nka wantua nko tertiary institution no budget here NDC adwa no be ma dem before kwa mamatua ko school more. It is not enough say wadi dem abekwa ko do senior high school so ko do senior high school you know pema what is the next step enti budget here abai no obi bia wadi dem a wo hwe me nne no say 2028 obeto aba can you say since 1992 the first political party in Ghana agree say no amadi dem so ko university eye no ko tertiary eye NDC we dey hope eye ehun bo bit mi ko free SHS na wa pass all right but pass free SHS here admission fee obetua for the first year no dema no NDC aban say from 2025 goal no obi bia obekọ tertiary obenya wa admission no admission fee obetua first year no free only ba me call University of Ghana come what now I'll tell you one thing University of Ghana you go ma o first year na edin obia wo ko university the difficult part is the first year so when you university first year no year asa they told me answer what when admission fee na wie no o second third fourth year no agban the student loan trust fund plus and so ba no so be boa ma school fees tua at second third fourth year no aye easy many hope you all inclusive obi ono so antimi anko school no achi sa no djuma national apprenticeship program and so ba enti for say went to anko university we need them but person so answer no djuma and this aban say national program 300 million Ghana cedi into that they are so 9 coding program today the world is on the shoulders of ICT enti nyanuma ICT yamudem NDC say we allocating 100 million Ghana cedi for coding program they are so moon a policy and you be on a bit my abanduma obi o person entrepreneur say business owner and this is say look obi a person a businessman or woman at a young age you know you allocating 100 million Ghana cedi for a policy they are so National Women Development Bank look I've said and I'll repeat it so what we take for Mahawa what solve the problem of the country and this ban say National Women Development Bank can manifesto no Yankopon yadma by end of 2025 no eba life so can you nyina we bomwa the budget is forward looking progressive developmentally oriented decentralized and all inclusive in character we anama union MP for so far na atanse
meda sibioti yeda so ewo mu a yedi enkomo na dwumadi no na yegu so no ene mame fa happy birthday we emfa emma opani bia nyame eya adoma odi na woda ochena miwura Francis Boateng ochena nyame ya adoma ewa woda happy birthday in advance to you obetumi afreno Body Jones na yewura Body Jones ana Body Jones o adodo ni me pa omunim no papa yewura Body Jones ana say Francis Boateng aka Body Jones nyame eya adoma ochena ewa woda yesire twedi ampon ema wo say woma wa woda enwie peye woma nyame mfa serie enhye wafunumu mama mo na woma anigye enhye wafunumu ma oma ayreho nto kwantifida woma ayreho nkwachichichichiri enko atamfo so na woma anigye enya wodea ewo ebra esem yewura Francis Boateng aka Body Jones otwedi amponyame wonhyirawo na wonye wo kese mame mfa entia emu oden emfama eye Alhaji Adam Jibrin eye pania wodi na CEO and chairman Edma company aye friend advert group of companies na ye friend honorable Adam Jibrin twedi amponyame onhyira no papai ni dwumakuo no eso papa contract ahodo a waye no Ghana mu no ɛsɛ wani enso kachire me mpo de me pese energy sector no wɔgye bɛ 50% enkanka solar yɛwura yɛmfa wo hye solar na yɛ solar ma yɛ ne yɛn nyina ma hoden no enyina so papaapa ɛmoa ɛma ne noma ntumi nkɔ so ɛna mita bɔdanfoɔ no a champion man bɛsesa gu yɛ so no a etumrika kyɛ resemboat no yɛma wonyi sa mita ne nyina mfu fa mita papa ɛbɛboa yɛn ɛmfamra no kwasɛm yɛma panin fa mita papa yɛwura John Dramani Mahama mita no a ne yɛka sɛ eduru data ma eberidi no ma eduru anadwo a na ayɛ yi no yɛma Honorable Adam Jibrin, CEO and chairman of the Advert group of companies emfa emra na yɛni bɛgye paa yɛwura Samson Asaki Awin Gobet Atrocities ɔno nso ɛde ne remarks ɛde bɛtu dwa yɛwia yɛbɛfa some of the nsɛm no a ɛsisi mu no bi na afei yɛadɔm asukɔ maako miwura me mo akɔ aba betoma ho
minia be ma mejo so mechia ahwefo NT4 say me to say above TV and radio.
Oh yes.
Na minia beauty mechia no mejidi say mesre Amampe John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, and then the Vice President, Her Excellency, Jane Nana Opoku Ajama, and the Honorable Finance Minister Atrocities. Say Omutimia, and I know they can do it. Pow, right? Pow beauty. No far the 2025 budget no. No call region by region. Now on mumu for explanatory person no.
Okay.
No okasa no also o church budget no. And I am for budget no every region to explain.
Okay.
Let the people understand what the budget really entails.
Oma beauty yes aduma.
Oma beauty yes aduma no. Because he understand or to be interpreted for a lay person now one economics person. What you say? Until me just say omuti. Jubilee House, if you can say no, omuti pa, omama beauty, to call all the regions no explaining only a sound bako entry.
Na say, maybe a message say, finance minister, say obey here, head of corporate affairs, any PRO.
Yeah.
One say a jumaya ye, yemudu one any sikasem background. Me a science student and I'm the main training. Inti minim sikasem background. A science minim, but eba sikasema minim. And I yen century for do one over 90% of us no. Say we secondary economics kakrakra. But about the details of it no ya ni nim. Inti se wo do be kwakwa transfer ho se kwana kwa corporate affairs director. Na nipa ne kɔ ne wonim sikasɛm toto yɛ otumi kasa mɛte ase a budget ne de ɔbɛyɛ wo de bɛba ɔbɛka brofo akyerɛkyerɛm ɛmfusi aga ɛwɔ sɛ wonyɛ obi a onim dia obɛtumi afa budget na akyerɛkyerɛm ne nipa te ase
ɔmfa dan yɛ kurom kasa
no and BOT can just do that job yes
the say wogye menum sama kasa ɛnɛ sɛ ɛne day say ɛnɛ me call program bi wɔ say Metro TV
okay
and me can say President Mahama, Mr. Anopa, he's yet to pick board of directors to support the most especially the state-owned enterprises. No?
Okay.
On picking people with the background interest.
Okay.
Or more, if you are taken to a specific board, you should make sure that you understand the technicalities of that board, of the institution now you are going there. No? So that's because you are going to advise and give policy direction to the top management for them to implement it. And so if they appoint you to a board, then you don't understand what they are doing there. And the Uko board now, what will be your contribution? Just that you are interested of going to the board and taking your board allowance, but not that you are going to contribute something significantly to help the CEO and the management to achieve the ultimate objective and say you must be profitable.
Okay.
What do you say? And see, Mr. Anopa, every board, every industry, every sector, no, make it so not. I know party functionaries are there. Everybody want to be appointed, want to be recognized, but we are at the crossroads. So you need very technical, competent people to help your CEO. Because let me need say, or share the CEOs. Say those fancy time no. chum. If you have been appointed, there will be KPIs for you. We will not assess you in this 2025. But in 2026, where they will do in 2025, that's your whole, you had a whole opportunity, a whole year to come out with your policies, to implement your policies. Tell us what you'll be able to do.
Okay.
Minister of Finance, on my TSSA, they will appoint external auditors to always have a year, come and audit, tell them what you have done with your money. We are, document should get to him. And the president also made it clear that if the report comes, I will also come and sit down and listen, so that they will take every institution and what you'll be able to do. If it is achievable, if you continue. If you are not doing well, then the road is there. You can't just be there because your government is in power.
Okay.
You will be exited. And I think it's a caution. I think it's also a warning. And I think it's a motivation that the president wants to empower you, to challenge you, to put more than your best in wherever you find yourself. Wherever they say they are making losses, if you find yourself there, he or she there, make sure that by in 2026, you stand tall. And I'm sure the institution that is not doing well in 2026, if you are doing well, I expect the president to say they should give you a standing ovation. What do you say? Yeah. To encourage others to live up to expectation. That is the way to go.
Okay.
My main country say, my chair honorable Atrocities. So here, now my chair His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama for appointing or nominating Atrocities to be the Minister of Finance. Besides the identity because I have no.
Okay.
Atrocities, since I set up my institution, the Importers and Exporters Association of Ghana.
Sure.
This year, April this year, 31st of April this year, it will be 11 years old.
Wow.
Until my budget industry,
Yeah.
I think 2014 when I set up the Importers and Exporters Association, that Honorable Secretary Minister, October, Honorable Ken Oforeta Nebaye, he has gone about 6.5 years and more than 7.5, right?
Yeah.
Because Antabayano, he couldn't even reach 1 year. It was 6 months.
Oh, yes.
Then he exits, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the longest finance minister I came across was Ken Oforeta. In his budget, I have never seen him going to any of the market.
Oh, yes.
In fact, the only thing that I saw that Ken Oforeta went around regional engagement was the e-levy time.
Yeah, e-levy.
And you ask yourself, at the end of the day, the e-levy that they were projecting, no, I'm sure the amount of money they used in doing the regional engagement, no, was even more than the e-levy that they collected.
Sure.
So, but Atrocities went to the market to listen to the market women, their complaints, their concerns. What are they expecting the government to do? And when he was going to, knowing that the deputy minister designate, by God's grace, they will approve him. And President Mama was swearing him. And I think yesterday he was sworn in. He took him along. That shows that he's ready to cooperate and work with him, whoever is coming. Okay. You know that there are sometimes minister will there and he will even silence his deputy. You know about that?
What's it? Mr. What's it? I'm reading from page 20, paragraph 25 of the budget. What's it, Mr. Speaker? The 2025 budget is, okay, my main kind from 26. No? What's it? As part of our broad consultation ahead of the budget, we recently engaged traders at the major trading centers, including the Mokola market, to listen to their concerns, gauge their expectation, and elicit their input. 27. What's it, Mr. Speaker? The extensive consultation revealed that the overriding concern among the Ghanaian traders and the business communities remain price and exchange rate instability. Yeah.
So Okwa market, no. One of the cardinal points was Oshia Mami, a very young lady.
Sure.
And I can say, oh, maybe about less than 2 weeks ago, maybe top item, it was about 1,300 or something. And then Baba do her. They say 1,700 because the escrow in the air day, a cost row. Until the market women were complaining to him that, so by your budget, I best stabilize the city as against the foreign currency. Or not the exchange rate, no kind of. Over your budget, you have my inflation and from boom until Upasa would tear I jump up budget now, the buy now, and Kuma top budget now, the buy now.
Yeah.
That is where. You remember President Mama came to have Parliament, his sonal address, and the 2-day economic dialogue. They made it to understand, say, we are spending over $300 to $400 million importing frozen chicken to this country. Until we correct the big push, no. The big push is about agriculture transformation agenda.
Sure.
To make sure the infrastructure, agriculture, mechanization farming, commercialized farming, we will produce more. If you produce more abro and soya beans, you will take for poultry production to feed the Nkukwa Keteketino. Or some was to say everywhere Nkukwa Keteketino no. What do I say? So that if at all in the next 1 to 2 years time, that Ghana half of the $400 million no, yeah, they better frozen chicken our Ghanaian market.
Sure.
Now the difference no, the gap, we will then bring half of the other remaining $2 million Ghana cedis no, I mean 200 million no, from Europe. Our city stability will come. Yes, I can no, because we are spending $400 million importing frozen chicken. If even by 2 years, if half of that 400 million, no, we have the capacity here that we can buy up to 50%, or even let's say 40% crop from the local market, because they cannot produce up to 100% in 2 or 3 years time.
Okay.
But at least, you have to say 40% or 50%. Then the importer will be given the opportunity to bring the rest of the 50% to show up. My brother, our CD will be very stable.
Wow.
Yeah, on my paying my I say we are spending over $2 billion importing a Diani Ebaha. You can't do any, you can't more.
Wow.
$2 million notes. If by 2 years time to come, and we are spending even 1 billion, 2 billion, no million, 2 billion. We are spending 1 billion to import, and 1 billion we are getting that amount from a more commercialized rice farmers in this country. No, it will stabilize our city total. Now, if we produce more and we have surplus, Africa continental free trade, yes, so other countries, they find the export, and they have proceeds to inject back into our economy. If another at all, so Mamina no or market to say me come back home because I don't know what to do. No, what it means say the 51 billion Women Development Bank no or the buy no say yeah implementation na kasada no minister baka mami ene bawro ha ko kachiro o how so wo de oso koto village economics nti o mama no ohwe me wo ko mama no 1,000 or the man of 2,000, he will buy double of what he was coming to buy. Then he will go back. She will be smiling. That woman in that women development bank no, don't need someone like Asake, who is well known with my face alone. May come back now. Because if the Asake is the one who's come to guarantee any this kind of amount, they don't need Asake to come there. They don't need that woman who have no house to say go and bring Asase krata and not fear krata kinchira and I say car. Anamoto Kinga, Kofa Sad, a Japadiano paper embra for guarantee before the Obama such cannot. That is a how audible free women's and to no case. Sign upon a ditcha, the back school, or no super tomato biscuit, no to sa calipuno. Mano say, or Costco on so no biscuit. A crowd Costco on so. Sure. And so a bit to be no catch say, no, this budget. There is nothing there for me as Sake, where I sit as church for penny, and I know how much we take out to import, and I know what the importers' main headache, and give us stability of the city, give us due policy, give us exchange fixed rate at the port. Say, and then 15 cities next week, custom are using 18 cities. It doesn't make predictability. And boy, yeah, ready for no. The person say, by 40 minister, by 40 cities will have 40 cities that will run for like 6 months or 1 year, subject for review, so that the importer or the business person can predict. Quite apart from that, business people, we
want to be prediction.
David, you can predict.
Let's take it as it's okay. Open so call mobile phone. mobile phone as a laptop here si menimi okono ebi ana wonim say ye laptop here abaako a mami use the normal price say me 10,000 cedis so ebi a uyi laptop here ebi a ye beje o ebi 2,000 cedis as ebi a duty a ubeyi me wo ebi a 1 month me de bekra amana ba bedru can it happen say within 1 month na sasa
of course within a week e better sasa to say any Thursday on okay assuming say last Friday what was your duty okay customer using 12 series in calculate duty me for assumption now duty was maybe 20,000 or remember you said 20,000 no this today Friday minimum Monday na bet you edit no maybe me 20 beauty or better name or he promised that he will pay you before even Monday morning or Monday morning before 12 o'clock now Monday evening beauty on Friday on buy maybe beauty or the chicken baba Tuesday morning when if you get back to the port and they say that no they are no more using customers no more using 12 cities but they are using 14 cities in calculating the duty and what it means that they have to do because you didn't pay so they have to do what we call it a post entry to correct the system for it to reflect that prevailing rate. What it means to say you have to go and cough 2 series times 20,000. So that means, yes, that's it. You don't know, so you can't predict. That is why if someone or BBC America do gonna send him duty, you can't give the person fixed rate. Actual figure because
but say at least you for 6 months say you bet me a review that
3 months 3 months correct now he's also say he will reverse the side decoupling get fund and health insurance no that's why we've been crying since can offer
that corporate and the health insurance anytime no did that
yes because it used to be part the get fund and the health insurance used to be part of the VAT. Until say me kofa car bar. Now my car due to 5% in brand new car. Now maybe the car cost is 100,000. If the government calculate 5% of 100,000, that's the import duty. They will add about 100,000, so make it maybe it is 15,000. So it become 115,000. No, so 115,000. Then they will take. It used to take. I think they get fund at that time VAT import duty. So VAT import duty no. If it used to be 17 series or 70.5 gram get fund no and health insurance used to be here so they will calculate it on the 115 series no 15,000 no then that is it but what they did from 2017 was that they said no do 12.5 of the VAT alone add it back on the 5 plus the 5% that you've calculated and got no so you do 12.5 whatever figure you get you add to the import VAT duty no plus the VAT. Then you now do 2.5 get fund, add it back. Then do 2.5 health insurance, add it back. Then you then come to do net get fund, net health insurance.
Hey,
yes. So he's saying that will be reversed, and he's going to engage. That was why we
said
asked
something here. I'm coming. Page 2 of the budget.
Yes.
Paragraph 6. Well, see, Mr. Speaker, with this budget, I will also be seeking a review of the following act to support the policies of the government aimed at stabilizing the economy and promoting inclusive growth. 1. Petroleum Revenue Management Act 2011, Act 815. Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund Act 2014. Minerals Income Investment Fund Act 2018. Energy Sector Levies Act. That's 2015. Ghana Cocoa Board Act 1984, PND's Law 81.
Yes, 81. It doesn't usually.
And its amendment. Earmarked funds and capping and realignment act 2017.
All the year capping for
25% Public Procurement Authority Act 2003.
Need to be
and
amended.
Ghana Education Trust Fund Get Fund Act and Fiscal Responsibility Act.
I think there was Ghana Revenue
Administration Act. Yeah. So he's going to amend all of them. Wait me, I reverse all these things.
Good. So what we are asking, where I sit, currently the 2023 budget, no, or 2024 budget, we saw a 2.5% VAT increment, making import VAT at the port right now 15%. 15%. So if they will add get fund and health insurance 2.5 is 5%, no so. So if they add to the VAT, then now it become 20% VAT. Are we going? Will they give us input and output? Because I remember when they introduced the 3% flat rate, they said we were no longer entitled for the output. So as we speak now, it's a cost. There's a 6% cost there that business community have been struggling. So if he's going to do that, I'm happy that he's going to engage. So when he comes to the engagement, we will also tell him areas that we think that he can meet us halfway. We'll also meet him halfway.
Let's tackle this one. Benchmark value. The government, the previous government, introduced a benchmark value on items. Okay, we talk phone way 1,000 Ghana, but maybe I'll call marketer 1,500. But me dear, me call and say brutal no man to me dia. You hear ne boso. Na baso me nya 1,000 Ghana. All the banner ba be do aban say okay. We say we told you 1,000 Ghana. But me share international market no 1,500.
Yes.
So I am not going to accept your 1,000 Ghana. We say you have documents to show. But I am going to introduce the benchmark for it. So you are going to pay a duty of either 1,003 or 1,004. Who anything like this on Atrocities this thing? Is it going to maintain it? And that's what the year.
No, that was why I said that that benchmark value was Fakadam. It was 419 because Ade because globally, the World Trade Organization, which we are part of, we are signatories to it. Miranda says, as I can as to present my documents, invoice list, parking list, way bills, receipt of payment, whatever. So accept my transactional value. What they were doing is say they were not accepting any, and the MPP at that time, they were not accepting any business person transactional values. So what do you figure about it? Say, 100,000 and you have 200,000. And yes, that was what was happening. And the people started taking the goods to Togo and other places.
Yes.
Then they say, okay, we will give you 50%. So 200,000, 50%, then they come back to calculate your normal actual value. So what we will plead with Atrocities and say, he really want revenue. Because if we look at those e-levy, COVID levy, and other he's trying to scrap them, he's going to lose, even though he has reduced tax refund. There's a fund called tax refund policy, where he says reducing it from 6% to 4% to cover areas that he has abolished now. Yet we still need money. He should get a third custom that accept every business person transaction value. Look, everybody will comply. Everybody. You don't need to even, everybody will comply. I know that Ghana government is accepting transaction value. You will see the kind of revenue, that they will rake for this country. You will come back to say, Asake, you were like a soothsayer.
Wow.
So, all what we need at the port is give us fixed rate, accept transactional values, and you are good to go. Inflation will come down. Exchange rate will come, the stability will be there if we actually implement the policies that we saw. The minister also introduced sanitary part. So sanitary part, I do know the number of jobs that we are going to create in this country.
Sanitary part.
I'm telling you.
Free sanitary part.
Because companies that are into sanitary part production here should give the fair choice. If you cannot produce to satisfy, then we import. So they will increase production. And they will pick workers. So, say, a bill said, there's a 24-hour economy on Kahwe. What again? The agri transformation agenda is the 24-hour economy. The Women Development Bank is the 24-hour economy. The sanitary part is the 24-hour economy. Labor, I've never seen any of their 8 years that they said that they will support Ghanaians who want to leave the source of Ghana. They will go to under memorandum of understanding with some countries like the US, the UK, and other jurisdictions that our brothers and sisters want to go there and work, because after higher education, if you are not getting the job for the person here, help the person get memorandum of understanding with some cities in the US and the UK, metropolis, then they will go and work. If you are able to help these people, because I know many people who have taken these young girls and boys, money, parents will deceive them, they will go and sell their parents' property, they will take in the name of getting them job in Europe, then they squander the money and it become chaotic in homes.
Sure.
So if government now say, look, I will do girl like the Cuba is doing. Cuba is training more doctors. I went to Philippines and I told President Mahama when he came to Temaport at the time he was a presidential candidate for NDC. I said I went to Philippines. Filipinos are to see. If you go to America, Filipinos are there are nurses. If you go to America, Filipinos are training seamen and nurses. If you go to UK, if you go to US, seafarers. Seafarers. So I told President Mahama, if you come, what I want to do, and we have the workforce. Ghana, as we stand now, we have the workforce who have no job.
It's cheap.
So what can we do? Just give resources to the Regional Maritime University. And every time I want to talk about Regional Maritime University, and I'm told that tomorrow the Regional Maritime University will be doing a matriculation, students matriculation. I mean, they've taken fresh students. But the point here is, I know the government is listening, and I'm told that the Minister of Transport will be there tomorrow as a guest speaker. The Regional Maritime University for the past 3 to 4 years now is having an acting president, whereby the vice chancellor of the Regional Maritime University is solely candidate for Ghanaian. We have 5 countries that constitute that Regional Maritime University. Yes. So that 5 countries, Ghana, Liberia, Cameroon, Gabon, and another country. We have 5 countries. In one of the country, Liberia, Liberian is the one who's now our acting vice chancellor in the university. Yet Liberia have gone to build Liberian Maritime Academy. So how the person what was the reason? The reason was that when we have 5 countries from the Regional Maritime University, every year, every country pay a subscription for the running of the school. So do you think if today Liberia has put up their school, would they continue contributing to Ghana?
Not at all.
Would they contribute their quota to Ghana?
No.
They have a full-fledged maritime academy now in Liberia. Yet we have allowed the Liberian to be here. That pains me. I am a former student of the school. That's why I did my master's. The top management, the top 5, the rector, the provost, the registrar, the finance controller are all foreigners.
Wow.
Yes. Are all foreigners. The Ghanaian academians, lecturers who are there are just common lecturers. They don't take management decision. Yet Ghana is the major contributor of the school. There was a Ghanaian professor, Professor Ellis Owu, was interdicted some 3-4 years ago.
Why?
And we for just a flimsy excuse or petitions, and we asked the Liberian professor or doctor to act. Till that there was interviews. The current Ghana Maritime Authority boss, Dr. Kamaldeen, was one of the candidates. There is a professor in the Maritime University, a Ghanaian professor, was also a candidate. Today, Kamaldeen has been appointed at Ghana Maritime Authority.
Yeah.
The professor is at the university now. They should appoint him now because for 4 years, Ghana have no contribution in the Regional Maritime University. Yet, we are the major contributor for fund and resources for the school. So I said, I think that President Mahama, please, this one they do for me. Let the transport minister appoint the professor. Because you cannot have 5 universities. The 5 countries, each country should have a rep in the top management. And the overall boss or the president is supposed to be a Ghanaian and a Ghanaian lecturer. Then the board chair is rotate each countries. This time I have not gone to read. I don't know which country is hosting the board chair of the school now. But it's the ministers of transport who constitute
the board of directors.
Okay.
So every year, one minister becomes the board chair of the academic board or of the university. I hope you get it. Of the council, you call them council, right? Good. So as you speak now, the top 5 in the regional maritime now are all foreigners. And I count again. I said the vice chancellor, the provost, the registrar, the financial controller, and there is another department. All the top 5 are either in Cameroon, either in Liberia, either Gabon, and I think Gambia also. Yes, I think Gambia is part of us. 5 countries. No Ghanaian in the top management of the university. So Yamfa Anonsia. So when I saw that labor issue, and I said, then what I was proposed to President Mama, then the minister made my day. Why? Because at the Regional Maritime University, Ghana Maritime Authority is responsible for maritime training. So they will prepare the course and the Regional Maritime and give to the Regional Maritime University, and they will train them, the cadets, those who want to be electricians, those who want to be artisans like welders. There are carpenters in the vessel. There are cooks. There are nurses. Huh? So we can train these people. So when I saw the entrepreneurship training too as well, I said, this one then hallelujah. Let them, Ghana Maritime Authority, go and test the people. If you are a seafarer, if you are a seaman, if you are, and then you are holding Ghana Maritime Authority certificate, you call the pass, it's like a passport. Every international shipping company, you are a hot cake. The way they like students, why? Why is the Gambians, Gabons, even Gabon is not even part of, it's not part of our they are coming to this school. They are coming here. Many countries are coming here. Nigeria, do you know Nigeria has a maritime academy? Yet Nigerians come to Ghana through the regional maritime. If you have a certificate and you know that you are trained from the regional maritime university and you've been licensed by the Ghana Maritime Authority, you have a job quick. So you can train more apprenticeship training that we are talking about now. They should let Ghana Maritime Authority do their courses for them, let them go through, then they give them certificate of competence. Oh my brother, we will export. Look, do you know Filipinos? Over $400 million repatriation every year from sea. Yes, if you want tomorrow, Fred Transport Minister and now Fred the Brigadier General at Ghana Port Harbour Authority, tell them that is give you a harbour pass. Go to MPS, go to a GPHA, where the ships bed. See the cement. The cement that came with the vessel. No? If there are 18 in on board, I'm telling you, 10 of them or more will be Filipinos.
Okay.
Will be Filipinos. That alone is a game changer. So when I heard MPP people talking about, and then the betting tax that if abolished is also good, the e-levy is good. So when I heard the MPP people talking about this will not be, now I was like, okay, so you know that they haven't done so much, yet you have paid $12 million for Quadrigo multipurpose dam. That was going to be a game changer.
Yeah.
Yet you pay 12 million, you look into God and pay and pay $12 million to somebody without no job done.
Not even a single break.
You have paid $58 million. $58 million to the biggest manhole at around Parliament here.
Yeah.
For no job done. For no job done. Do you know $12 million what the young man in Africa did? He has spent the same amount of money and put up a huge multi-purpose tomatoes factory. Very soon, very soon, if not for the sake of John Mahama going to Burkina Faso and spoke to his colleague, his counterpart there, they will ban that no fresh tomatoes will come. If you have ever traveled to Bolga, from Tamale going to Bolga through a Wali road to Bolga, Navrongo to Burkina Faso, you will see empty trucks. Some few years ago, they said when they are going, they used to ambush them and rob them, take their money. Our women from Techima and wherever goes there with long trucks to buy fresh tomatoes from Burkina Faso. So the tomatoes you and I are eating in the house, the tomatoes that they grind for you to eat the kunu, is coming from Burkina Faso. Today, that raw tomatoes. Tomorrow, with the purpose of that factory that young man spent $12 million to set up. No, they will say they are going to add value. They are adding value. Don't take raw tomatoes out and cross the border again. They will come. They just ban wheat. Do you know wheat?
Yeah.
Flour, bakery, bread.
Yeah.
Do you know that Ghana here we don't have wheat? We import wheat from them. It was banned. Recently, President Mama went. The ambassador to Sahel, what Sahelian or what do you call it? Ambassador Bavolati got the interview and said clear that because John Mama has gone there to play with the young man, and the young man now allowed it to come. But how long can we continue pleading? So if these people who paid $12 million for no job done at Palgo Multipurpose Dam, do you know what Palgo Multipurpose Dam would have done? Would have given us power, then also would have used it for irrigation farming.
Yeah.
You have made one single person, the whole Ghana to benefit. No, you have given everything to one person who have not done anything. And you come to call a budget that will bring confidence. You will see the city will be stabilized in due course, and we are all in this country.
Okay, thank you very much, Yera Samson Asaki Awingobet, National Chairman for PNC. Me proud the aba near the view yasai ababiwoti so ne yatete na ye de ababiwi. Mama first name Odroma Solak Natural Clinic. Ya wasoma ye de dwumadie ade esomo no Solak se ya fantom nyina manim say wabeboa wo ama kidney and liver conditions no ne nyina no atumi aye kama aye stable e de amount. It will be a kidney problem and a liver problem bia no wada roma ko Solak Natural Clinic na kokwaje apomdenya ebetumi aboa wo ama enije etumi abam Solak ekokomlemle wa be Herbal Senior High School no obetumi afre no 0553 932631 0553 932631 mama kafmo say Edu Herbal Clinic Edu Herbal Clinic say fa to Ghana fo nyinanim say SMB test no a wonom a utumi ya pabene no mane member nyina aduro no a wonom a eboa watenka na eboa osisi yade no eda so ewodwam eti bomode na pebinom na emoa papa na gina so SMB test de a test for the men, test for women baby a third rubia no obenya be free 0558 379545 0558 379545 Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Mami Beatrice Koshua ya wono no hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E otuase, fatty liver, sciatica, and prostate yade ahodo oyifri ho. Afei emema wodi jiri kajiri e de abremo. Jiri kajiri wodi abremo ema. And a hebatin mixture ya a boost to immune system no or the no so e de aba. Uba Power Specialist Herbal Hospital e wo kwabenya pokwase ACP kwan no so. Kumase feyi ase Lake Road of Aduaya Junction and Atakra de so eye Anaji Estate obe Ahataman Rural Bank no. Friend was 0244 544442 0244 544442. Mame Kemfu Safari Valley Eco Resort emamo the best place on earth ope baby obeju ani wedding birthday party engagement program bi awe biano Safari Valley Eco Resort ena ewo se otwipni na okokwakyere ekokwaji wani Safari Valley Eco Resort eho efe eho bosso itiako na kokodi weekend ewo ho obetumi afre 0596 914394 0596 914394 ma menkanfo Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center emfa emamo Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center was here for to Ghana for in say waboa ema moja edi afrisane ye ewo mu esan se wode Medimosis garlic capsules e de aba eboa ma moja edi afrisane ye wo mu eboa rectify ni padua no ekipu cholesterol level in check detoxify ni padua no nya binom a de ye no e de ye Medimosis ne duro baako ya wode aba ye friend no Medimosis garlic capsules no pebinanom afei de toso biem eye Medimosis Clinic no ya wanwadwuma oye ewo ho it won't know any so prostate disorders, sexual weakness, male and female infertility, hypertension, diabetes, sciatica, typhoid, malaria, stroke, and nemu yade. Nina no utuasie. Adenta barrier or the police station in the Herbal. Across Central, a years of 4 anymore. A Jacojo on the school for the deaf in the Kumase, a Ahenema Kokobing. Ubet me a phrase 0244 068 447 0244 068-447. Mega cash medisika. Mega cash brabejiska. Mega cash sika papa Joshua no. Mega cash dial *426*5#. Na bowrem uba sika bebre. Kwana kokodi sika bi na fa firi. More cash on the way coming. Mega cash. We are boxes mako 6 ebeba. Found sa type mi bia wope. Sika wo mu no eye wo dia. Mega cash. Nemum kai se unya 18 years on to sa chatai ebi. X natural mineral water or simply natural. Pensuer binom na weni any beauty. Yankwe.
Abroad mineral penning kasano. Already a very important issues.
Okay.
Now, let's touch on 4 of them.
Okay.
One, stakeholder engagement proud to budget reading by finance minister. And there also be a TSA with Kasamon to Tiamun say, Sikam pedede.
Hey, Nanado bro,
and then no credit, and then no credit.
Sikam pedede.
Money, and until Oko Bank of Ghana, baby, a one, they didn't alcohol. By nature, when it comes to rules of money, money doesn't like noise.
It's an Oko Quatwa, or foreign gas upon some after.
Now, one who says, finance minister now try to engage the people, have an interface with the people. Look, Sikasamon to Tuyena Yentiasia. So much before TSM many more than. By your more boss woman left for the next 10 months, they will agree.
Okay.
And a practical example. Abroad employment ministry ni fair wages a negotiation. No, the movie and some penny court in a movie. When the president went, I'm talking about His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Omomoti says, look, Sikasama Yababetu says, it doesn't look too good. And to money this base increment of this percentage. Nyankopon ya advance economy experience full recovery and not even mid-term recovery. I'll come back and top up. At that point, Nanka Ghana for because a year say but for the mere fact of the presidential intervention, no, they acceded to the demand. As my mini opinion can say, so the finance minister, look, now no me can say we Kwame show no say under the Fourth Republic. So pe finance minister so ma bakwa me mark omuya around sector number 1. But any problem or the achievement share moto one can because they are banal creative buffers. Free Bank of Ghana. It is the biggest achievement.
Okay.
But Timamu Fono Hona own train same way no TSA. Then they begin to feed into public misconception. And idea about finance minister ya gender public trust and confidence in any stakeholder engagement. Because a minimum so His Excellency in a big chief wa. Nipa ma esika someone to your contempt the Minister of Finance. So when the Minister of Finance Kodo Barwe, they big practice and Kodo Barwe do. He was a great finance minister because he was engaging the public. Now Kodo Barwe do obia, a week to the budget reading, a week to cabinet approval. And to say your idea be now flipping out here, it goes into the budget. And to say, Mampani Boko can budget of parliament. No bit makola nani idea or kind of bakopeno. Now found favor in the budget. It then become the people's budget. But so what can for water? Our car post statutory funds.
Yeah.
Or who saw the prime minister? Or who saw no one the MPP bar power? Such a finance minister will have a very intransigent posture. But I can tell you, Opa check historically, NDC finance minister be a moderate. Check. Kwesiboke, Kwampapa, Kwabrando 4. You check all of them. Say Tekwe down the lane to Dr. Keslato Forsen. Now the amount Dr. Keslato Forsen, the only difference is say he has no reason to fail. You know why? No. Or your accountant, or a fiscal economist, or a tax practitioner, or a PhD holder in public finance, or the eco parliamenter, being in parliament for 16 solid years, while ranking member in parliamentary finance committee. Why minority leader? into institutional memory.
And over here, majority leader.
Precisely. From minority leader to majority leader. And the Oyobia, Obano, legislative angler, he's been through the thread. Obano, professional angle, so a blend of these two capacity of Dr. Kisla to forcing should never let him fail. Now, Sadia Washas and so on, there's something I'm beginning to see. One who say, Oko Porter, Abambia o tassel in crop for more, no, a palm in no coffee mime. Any government, and this is across, whether Europe, Asia, everywhere, North and South America, any government that begin to tax the businesses in your country, no, they will fold up and leave your country. I take you to last year.
That's the reason I beg.
Precisely. Because every businessman want to make economic rent cause supernormal profit. Business entity do all years, my own thing break it even and not make it profit. No? The next alternative is to look out for the next avenue. And it's an Ghana. Now we produce Nyama all the two of the Komwa. Almost to Togo, Benin, or Burkina Faso. Your friend will be economists of large scale production. Economists of large scale production. They're trying to say, say, what say, no cookie to a mutu to the bra, or Mukomu. But say, you want the tax bracket, it will let business grow. Now, the more businesses grow, the more the tax will become broader. Until, for example, 2024, about 2 hours now, the bed became narrower because companies were flying out of the country. They were folding up. About there's a budget every year. Sure. And your budget encouraging business people say come back. And let me take you to a brief of some of the interventions such as businesses able to do. Number one, Self-Fund Road Funder. As of 2024, NPP about allocating 1.1 billion. Okay, 2025 under year NBC no, I get 2.81 billion. In percentage terms, no, Sika NBC about ya bay. Yede baba ko akoye pothole aya akwan no road fund increase by 155.5%. Wow. Not just say abaye ya kwan more there. You better car more. You better labor more. You better gravel more. And so we catch 24-hour economy and can once a month on team budget. That's number 2. Self-fund leap. And let me say this with all humility. So far the year 2024. World Bank and IMF can say NPP in Shishewenti almost 1 million Ghanaians have become multidimensionally poor. Yeah. You can say multidimensionally poor. I just say hiya donko Ghana for. Enti omo hiya donko omo na leap ekoma omo. Your budget as of 2024 leap was around 28 million Ghana cedi. 2025 953 million. Hey. Not just say the more now increasing leap, no, the more you are taking people out of multi-dimensional poor background. They didn't do a captation grant. Okay. Headmaster BOL Elementary School. Every headmaster. As soon as I came to I'm encouraging all headmasters to test to the show. Okay. Every media, it needed 2 years like captation grant and back. No teachers no contribute to their top marker. And then this year, by last of last year, no, MPP the almost 84 million account to capitation. Yeah, by your bill, you the 145 million. Meaning so there's an 73% point increment in capitation grant. Let me take you to other key sectors.
No, just add this to the capitation grant. Boama. So when him say first no, yes, secondary schools no.
Right.
On pay duania. You see buffer stock will supply. Yeah. Buffer stock te Accra hayo. But me secondary school am koye, bokus in secondary school. Abani bosika to ho. Or this aska no, or the boko commerce schools no. So that headmaster and the management team and the matron say and then on by vector mosa. After never far person cargo from Accra. Eko bokusek. Ebe do na be day. I say. But obeto ko to or Garu area, Koinasu Manga area, you do vegetables no. Na omoye Koina fe quality soup for Ngulano. Sebeye Yama. After the before Yam no Tichima. And na Accra warehouse. Eko boko be do na e press mwa. Yama omboko boku market. And na Zeblo market. Boko to. This is local economics.
Now quick one. Oh, aban bia na ehwe adwen apomuden ho no every healthy nation is a wealthy nation.
Absolutely.
Because sorry and upon only apomuden who is cut down macro cannot save you.
Sure.
True.
So far NDC 2025 budget abaya the biggest allocation going to health 9.93 billion Ghana cedi. And so called health now we are looking at health insurance and Mahama Care. And it has been launched.
Sure.
And to offer disaggregation of the budget component now, among all the various ministries, the health sector of the country is taking 9.93 billion. Mamin for umbra education.
Yeah.
Abraham Mikas a new campaign. Now cover the NPP for can say free SHS and review by NDC just cancellation. And I'm daring them. For almost 8 years in office, from 2017 to 2024, the highest limit of their budget per year for free SHS and 3 billion Ghana cedi. And the NDC government, the highest contribution, is a 3.5 billion allocation to free SHS.
Wow.
And they have also shown the sustainability of the source of that money.
Again, I'm giving you 3 key sectors of every economy. In every economy, it is health, education, agriculture.
Yeah.
Once you get the 3 sectors, you put your eye on it, is the way to go. And agriculture, a component of it minus cocoa board, 1.5 billion. And to so far health is taking 9.93 billion into a promoting, and we must say 3.5 billion. So the cocoa board, other component, the agriculture, we are talking almost 5 billion.
But and say no, a honor take it out. But 1.5 billion.
Yeah.
Is it not too small for agric?
It is not.
What say a pese?
It is not.
And cocoa kete eba ye be
It is not.
Ye krenu yani ye kre tomato so say
1.5 billion. It is not. Let me tell you why. There are other state policies they feed into agriculture. Let me give you a practical example.
Okay.
So for a Jumeria, which is 100 million Ghana cedi.
Sure.
About 30% of a member benefiting from a Jumeria will end up into agriculture. And that comes to add up to 1.5 billion.
Okay.
So for Women Development Bank, a man according that facility from the bank,
the 51 billion.
About close to 30% will go into agriculture. Not only that, let's look at Exim Bank.
Okay.
Exim Bank fundamentally is for export and import with focus on agriculture.
Yes.
And again, there are so many interventions like, let me take you to Commander Sugar Factory.
Yeah.
When Commander Sugar Factory come into mainstream, these other things will benefit. So on the face value, 1.5 billion for agriculture looks small. But so the cocoa board allocation, any syndicated loan or budget become with the Jumera become when development bank become the component of
now cocoa board is under
the Ministry of Finance.
Yeah. The 30.85 billion for the big push.
Yes, you see,
the big push.
Big push is more infrastructure because nobody to say Kenya, so I'm going to say, what budget I bear? Mammy kind of crunch.
Okay.
MPP4 are regretting more than say 7 December. Do you know why? Now, no, share radio station we are not quite Ashanti region. And they were getting the market women. And the market women who share response for more than budget now. They are telling Ghana for say no more need say Mahama be to me aye. All you talking to do. Mahama is walking the talk. And you see, say Ohunba, you call say the year come ya. No one sisa. Me am more complacency amayemu. Me show humility in service. I have said and I repeat it. The NDC will be in office for no less than 16 solid years. There was only Mintia. Obi be a student of history. Kokain the Progress Party as splitted by a PFPUNC in 1978-79. There is going to be a repetition of that. And don't forget to say, a taking former President Kufuor and the best several MPP for 30 solid years in opposition.
Sure.
And the two of 1978 are the totally probably splitting to UNC PFP. And my man baby president, same thing is playing out. Because for the very first time, even His Excellency late President Rawlings, I know a super leader, we're not to test majority in Parliament.
Sure,
absolutely.
And I can tell you, it is true that statistically,
Rawlings is the supreme leader.
Rawlings got 58-96, So 92, 58, 92, 57, 96. But those times of democracy were not akin to 2024.
Absolutely.
2024, the stakes were high. So for NDC to claw by 57, two-thirds majority, and 4 independent adding up, it tells you, say, the brand equity of the NDC
with one outstanding.
Yeah. The brand equity of the NDC is all-time high. You're talking about tell you one thing. See, 2028, Ashanti you can get about 35%. And any time NDC go beyond 30% Ashanti region, it's a must win. So for me, I think and I believe, the budget a budget to be, then Yankopon boy, let me revenue and the prosecute budget. 2026 will be more better because it will be a foundation of the year 2024.
What I want to add, I know your time is up. What I want to add is that they have also allocated 242.5 million to support their Akusumu Dam victims, split victims.
Oh!
Yes. And they have also allocated 200 million to support the Ketu Tidal disaster.
Wow.
And assembly members too.
And that's 100 million to support.
For the first time.
So I can tell you that the budget, if anybody says that budget way, I have 419, I have Wakadrema, Nippon or a bro, ne bayi.
And I'll say, Yademo Essi. Yera Samson Asaki and Gubet, a PNC national chairman. Bernard Odro Techi Beauty, on also a chartered economics. Abodin Bibriki Kano. And I want also Yeneno SCI. Bidi de Ukumangra the one for Heneba Boama Benny. Kofi the boy, Ejira Kamnanechi, Ralph, Emmanuel, and Emmanuel Kisiana. And I say, Imabo just say, Kisi, Emmanueleti, and there on also yes sound, MIA, and a Ralph, and then a dom, Ewo MCL, a tutu Noma. A few Fabia, and then there Oboye Chidom, Big Mike, Eko Kumase, because Emmanuel Ousu. Me producer Emmanuel Usu otwedi amponyame eya adomo a obeware weekend me ne day eti we de me anu ma breaking news say nyima twi wedi a wo ware me ne day nti kwose no kwase no kwase ware no nyima twi wedi a ko ware Saturday eti Saturday ye nyina be wo Kumase na yakwakota nyimachi ameno ma nyina ye kama. Yabasasia ni atrasi ni yedi nkomo this same budget no ye nuye ye be koso ni adomasko yada mu nyina ase yakra mo foto.